Hi guys!
Hi.
So this week is gonna be just a kind of like a Q&A video. So on my Instagram I asked just people to ask me questions for this video, and I was like, oh, we'll just take a special guest. So this is my special guest, Sage.
Hi guys.
But we are going to be just answering questions, and if you guys would like, I wouldn't say no, like I wouldn't discourage it. Is oh my gosh, it's so bad. Is to go follow my Instagram.
What is happening?
But yeah, so that's my Instagram if you guys want to follow. But there's some questions that I'd like to answer, and so I hope you guys enjoy. Because, by the way, I was gonna film another vlog for this week, but for being completely honest, I had no time to do it, so we're just gonna do this instead. Okay, so the first question is, how do you prioritize God with having a busy schedule?
Okay, so I would say for myself that with already going to like a Christian school and like just being raised in church, and like honestly church is like my life and everything, like you can get like even being in church, you know, people just assume like that's all your priorities are or whatever.
Yeah.
But like you can still get so distracted with so many other things. And so like I think for me, I just started having to say like no to like different things and certain things to like really focus and like spend time with God intentionally, and not just because it was just part of my normal like routine or everyday thing. So I think saying like no to the right things to just allow time for like important things like prioritizing God just like really helped put things in perspective for me.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think if you like have a schedule kind of in a way, I don't know the right word for it, but like let's say like you want to read your Bible every single morning. I feel like if you stick to that for like a couple of days or weeks, you'll get in this like habit kind of to like read your Bible every morning. So then it's like, well, I'm now in this like schedule where like, oh, I get up at this hour to read my Bible, and then I start getting ready for the day. Like I feel like if you start doing that, then you can really prioritize God. But it is a hard task to do because like we all have busy lives. I mean, we all want to do stuff, we all want to hang out. Like I feel like it is difficult sometimes, but if you do prioritize it, I feel like it's so much better, and you feel so much better about yourself rather than just like, oh, I want to go do this, like you know. So I feel like if you just get like a good grounded schedule, it'll feel so much easier to put God in your life. So the next question is, do you have a boyfriend, and if so, how did you meet him? Do you have a boyfriend, Slimy?
I was waiting for you to go first.
Oh, you scared the dog.
That didn't happen, guys. Anyways, no. I do not live in life on the single side. Just waiting on God, you know. No, but in all seriousness, just in the waiting season.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Exactly. Okay, so I do have a boyfriend. I do. Okay, backstory. So we went to church camp. I had no idea who he was.
I don't even think I know this story.
You don't?
No, I don't think I do.
I had no idea who he was. I knew his brother was, but I wasn't even friends with him. I was just kind of like, oh yeah, like that's his brother, you know. So then I went to church camp. Oh my gosh, my Siri's on. So all of our friend group knew him. I didn't really know him as well. You know, went through church camp, had this whole like fun, like, oh hi, I know you, like, you know, kind of. We played basketball together a couple times. Well, then after church camp, totally like didn't forget about him, but like totally forgot about like everything, like just not about him, but, like, you know, forgot about it. Well, then one weekend, my parents had to go to Florida, and so I had to go stay the weekend with my friends because I had a cheer game when I used to cheer, and so like it was a whole thing. And well, he was there with my friend's younger brother, and I was like, oh, so we kind of spent like that day together, and like we hung out and everything. Well, then he ended up tricking me into getting his number. He was like, oh yeah, my friend thinks you're cute, and he's like, can I give you his number? And I was like, what? And so it was like this whole joke, and then he ends up texting me like 2 days later, and he was like, yeah, hi, and I was like, what? It was the entire thing. And then he ended up asking me to homecoming, and I was like, yeah, sure, like why not, like it'll be fun. And so then I was like, we went to homecoming, blah, blah, and now it's a year and a half later, and we're still together.
How did I not know any of this? What in the world?
And yeah, so I don't know.
Tricked you into...
There's a lot more details in that, but that's like the long story short. But yeah, so long story short, I do have a boyfriend.
Long story short, I do not.
Love him very much. If he's watching
Love
this,
myself very
if
much.
he's watching this right now, he
I
probably
love my
is.
future husband out there.
Third question. Oh, this is actually a good one.
Let's hear
I mean, it's kind of more dedicated towards like, okay, you'll see.
Yep.
It says, what motivated you to start this channel?
What motivated you?
Okay, guys. Okay. So I had this like this is another church camp thing. I went to church camp. This was like, I think, this is a different year. I think it was like the year afterwards. I went to church camp and I was like, this was like a couple years ago. I was like, just in the spirit praying, just having the good time. But this is during, I think, the last service, maybe the second to last service. And all of a sudden I heard was like social media. And I was like, social media. Like at that time I was like, I don't really like social media. Like, I mean, I still don't really love it. Like, sorry guys. But I don't love it. It just like, it feels like it takes up a ton of my time. And so I was like, well, and so I just kept hearing it. Well, then I kind of like, how every Christian gets through that point in their life, where they're like, and they like push it off to the side. And I was like, if it really is meant to be and it's really supposed to be like in my life, like you'll bring it back to me. So I went like all these things and I just had this like huge like heaviness on me to like start an Instagram, like a public one. And I was like, okay, like maybe. Well, then I created the account, made it public, made it private within 2 days because I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. And then I went like 3 months maybe, and all of a sudden I had all of these signs. Like, it was insane. I was reading my Bible one day and like 3 things hit me and I was like, what the heck? And I was like, yeah, maybe that's just like a coincidence. Like, like I was just kind of doubting myself in a way. Like I wasn't doubting God because I was like, maybe it's just me. And then I was scrolling through, I think, either it was Pinterest or Instagram, and all of a sudden it said, Jesus died for you in public. Why are you living for him in private? And I was like, that is so true. Like it applies to my Instagram. Like it's private right now. Like why am I not living for him in public? Like, it was just all these things. So I talked to my mom about it and everything, and I was like, what do you think? Because I talked to her about everything, and she was like, make it public, see what happens. And I was like, okay. And so I finally made it public, and I just feel like personally, I want to like reach people. Like I think social media is like, it can be bad, but I feel like it can be used for the good things now. Like I feel like people like are getting saved off of videos now, off of Instagram. So I'm just trying to like bring Jesus to other people through Instagram and see if like people will get saved through the videos that I post and what God tells me to post. So okay, we just had a whole laughing fit, so
It was really like...
it's okay. If it's okay, we're back. Okay, favorite book in the Bible.
Okay, favorite book in the Bible. Favorite book in the Bible.
Yes.
Okay. Mine would have to be either Psalms, because you can't go wrong with any of those.
Yes, exactly.
But also Isaiah, because my key verse I live by is, they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings like an eagle and soar. That's just like my life verse that I live by. It's so great. But,
I would say Psalms too. I love Psalms. The book of Psalms is like my favorite. I always go there. I just read the book of Luke. That was a good book. It's definitely not my favorite, but it was a really, really good one. I read it. I did like the read 1 chapter a day until Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's cool.
I know, because it was like all talking about the entire, So I did that. But I think another one is I haven't read the entire book, but I've read a ton of it, is Matthew. I don't know. I just really like it. I love the verse Matthew 16:19, I think it is. It's like, I will give you the keys of the kingdom.
Oh,
And then it's like whatever is loosed on, maybe it's the other way around, but whatever's loosed on earth will be loosed in heaven. Whatever's bound on earth will be bound in heaven.
Yeah.
Or is it the other way around? I don't know. But I'm like...
It sounds right. No, it sounds right.
It sounds right. But that is one of my favorites, because I feel like that verse is so, like... I don't know what to call it. It's like, it's come in my life so many times, and like I'm praying, I'm like, well, like what is, like, I was praying a ton about like, well, am I doing the right thing? Like, am I doing the right thing with this social media? After like I finally got to the point where I was like, okay, I'll make it public. And so I did all those things, and all of a sudden I look back at a picture, and it was a picture my mom had taken of me in church. I was praying over someone. I don't even know why she took it of me, but she was just like, I just felt the moment I was taking it. I was like, okay. I looked back maybe 3 months after she took it, and I looked back, and on the lady's shirt right in front of me, or maybe it was right behind me, because it was like the lady was right here and I was like right here. It said that verse. It said, "I will give you the keys of the kingdom," and I was like, whoa! Like I was like, that's insane. Like
that's so cool.
You know, but I just feel like it's very like.
I love when things like that happen. Like I was talking with somebody the other day, and they were talking about my car. They were like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute!" And I was looking back through like old pictures, and in 2018, there was a picture of me and a little red bug, and I had written on it my dream car. And I was just like, that's so cool to look back up, because now that is my car, a little white bug, but it's just
everybody's like, what is this like?
But anyway.
Next question. Most embarrassing moment.
Most embarrassing moment happened to me. You just can't stop laughing about this.
It's so funny.
Happened like last week around Christmas time.
Mind you, she posted on Instagram, so that's how I found out.
I did post so much. Because it was so embarrassing, but like, it wasn't my fault at the same time, so I just had to, anyways. But my family came in town, and my dad wanted me to have my cousin take me to do it, and she's the same age as me, so we both went, and there's like a fast lane where you can get your oil changed or whatever, because I'm thinking it's not going to take too long. I don't know, it was my first one, okay, so I'm kind of nervous, so I pull my car in, and then I'm like, do I walk in? Like, I don't know what to do. So like, I walk in the place, and I just walk up to one of the guys at the front desk, which he was super nice. He was so nice and helpful, because I literally walked up there. I was like, this is my first oil change. I have no idea what I'm doing, if I'm being honest with you. And he was like, oh, we'll get it taken care of or whatever. Well, my dad calls me, and because he was having me like answer questions and about the car and stuff, and my dad was like, oh, make sure you ask for blinker fluid. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I'll do that, because I don't know what that is. Like, it must be important. I'm like, so will you guys check the blinker fluid too? And he looks at me, and then my dad starts laughing on the phone, and I'm like, oh, did I say it wrong? I'm like, did I say it wrong? Like, oh, my bad. And he's like, who do you have on the phone? And I was like, my dad. He was like, there's no such thing as blinker fluid, so, he got you real good on that. And I was like, oh my gosh. My dad was like, he was cracking up. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. So then when I went to sit down, and he went to like bring me the receipt that like showed everything, like your car's okay and everything, he said, everything looks good except the blinker fluid. And I was like, okay, thanks. So he put it on the receipt for me. But
that's so funny.
It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing.
That's so funny.
So embarrassing. It was not funny.
Oh gosh, that's hilarious. I don't know what my most embarrassing moment is.
I feel like I've just had too many.
Like, I feel like I've had so many, I just like don't know which one.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember, this is like not that embarrassing. I do remember, oh my gosh, actually I do have an embarrassing moment.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so I was really, really young. I woke up and I did everything. Like, I brushed my teeth, I like washed my face, I put my clothes on, everything. I get to school and I like touch my hair, and I realized I didn't brush my hair. Like, it was like, like when you're like really, really, really little, and like your hair like sticks up.
Only you,
and
that would be your most embarrassing.
I go like this, and I'm like,
oh my gosh.
and I like, I'm thinking, I'm like, I didn't brush my hair. I didn't brush my hair last night. I didn't do anything with it. So it's like this like ball of hair on my head. I had to go the entire school day with it on my head, and it was terrible. Your favorite animal and why, and then your favorite color and why.
My favorite animal? I love pandas. Pandas.
Oh my gosh, there's an app on my phone. It's like a widget app, and like I have like a pet panda on it.
Do you?
I mean, it's starving right now.
Panda,
but
oh
like,
God, that's not good.
I don't have enough money.
Pandas and koalas, something about them, I just love them. But since I was little, I've always said a zebra.
Oh,
I don't know why. I just love all animals, to be honest with you. Favorite color? I think it's pink right now, honestly.
Shows your own.
Don't mind my socks. Don't mind my socks. They're actually cute socks, okay?
They're flowers.
It's fine.
That's so funny. Okay, let's think. Okay, so my all-time favorite is like animal is horses. I don't know.
Yes.
It's been since I was
Yes.
like a little girl. I think if I had to choose another favorite animal, I'd probably choose either a dolphin or an elephant.
Oh, those are good ones.
Like, I don't know why. Like,
Those are
I
good
just love
ones.
dolphins. And then, like, I feel like elephants are just like, whoa. Like, they're so cute, but, like, so huge. Like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I like those. And then my favorite color, which is actually going to be a dress. I can't say yet, but it's a dress. I'm, like, picking. Actually, I already ordered it. But it's, like, a dress for something that I can't say yet. It'll be on a vlog soon. But, but it is, like, a minty green, like, teal color. Like my whole room is teal. Like, I love my room. And, like, I don't know. I just love blue.
Yeah.
Like, the, like, mint color blue in
yeah.
a way. That's not even, there's
Pretty
no
color.
mint green
Pretty
blue.
color.
I don't know. But I just love teal. Okay, last question. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies. Oh my gosh. This dog. These are satin pants. There's nails. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. My hobbies. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I guess I kind of said it in my free time one, but definitely singing. I don't know if you call worship leading a hobby. More like, I don't know what you would call that. So that, I love journaling. I definitely love journaling, but I guess that could go in any category.
Yeah.
But
Cody.
definitely that. A hobby of mine. I love to like cook,
Okay.
bake, stuff like that.
Me too.
It's a lot of fun, you know?
Baking.
It's a lot of fun.
I love baking.
And then, I'm trying to think of other things. I don't know. I guess that's kind of like, I don't know. Those are just a couple.
Okay. Okay, I really, like I said, I really like horseback riding. That's like one of my biggest things. If you call being goofy a hobby, I'm real good at that.
Yes,
Like,
you are.
I'm really good. I love working out. I don't ever have really much time to do
Yeah.
it, but that's one of my hobbies too. Okay, I love basketball. I do not play basketball. Trust me, no one wants to see me play basketball. But like watching basketball, playing basketball for fun, like I love it. I love football. I love basketball a little
football,
more
football.
though. Love basketball a little more, guys. But I do love watching football. What else do I like to do? I like to what is it? Make jewelry. Like that sounds
That's cool.
crazy, but I love like making bracelets and like
Mhm.
I have made a couple pair of earrings, which is fun. But like, you know, like with beads
Yeah.
and okay, I love to cricket, guys. I just learned this like a couple days
Yes.
ago. Like I love to cricket. Like it's so fun. It actually took me like 4 hours to make one sweatshirt one time because I had no idea what I was doing. And I finally learned how to stick it straight on and I was like, oh,
My gosh.
that would have been better if I just tried it from the start. But, so, I don't know. I love to cricket. I don't know. I like to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just like, just anything.
Mhm.
Like I love to bake like you said. I don't know. Oh, I like painting. I'm just not good at it at all. Oh, Sage is tired. Uh-oh, that's bad.
Listen, everybody yawns.
Okay, this is not a hobby, but I'm actually like in love with hot chocolate. Like I have a whole recipe. Like I think I've drank hot chocolate every single day since
is
December
good.
1st. It's bad.
It's good.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was different from the first one, but maybe we'll do some more Q&As later. But if you guys want to, again, just go and follow my Instagram, subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment. You know, I hope you enjoy it again. But I will make another video soon and I will see you guys later.
Bye, guys.